Hey there. How is everyone? Thought I'd go live on YouTube. You know, might start something here. I don't know. What's everybody doing? Asleep? Yeah. I'm crying. Don't know why. It was someone from the sea. It was someone from the tree. It's written in you and me. It's the reason I sing. It's the reason I believe. It's the reason I know. It's all the same reason, man. dance with me. Let's take our shoes off and dance with me. Dance with me. You don't have to take your shoes off. Wow. That last bit, I tell you what, I don't know what I was doing there. I went all the way down, all the way up. Not playing any chords, of course. Sorry, Bill. But I'm playing on a new chord. I think you probably noticed. You're like, thank God it's been 3 years. It's had been 3 years. Year and a half. Time flies, yeah, when the truth's on your tongue. Huh? At least that's a story I'm told. I'd tell you who's telling me the story, but I think you know. If you got a hold of me, let me go. That way we can both know. It's time, it's time, it's time, they said. Let the Father lead instead. See, I did that again. Well, I didn't wake Kiwi up at all. I don't know how she takes it, man. I don't know how anybody takes it. What's that, Mark? Me? I don't know. I mean, if I am just annoying, if I am just bothersome, let me know. It's the quickest way to, solving that issue. If there be one. See, I don't have many issues, but with society, not with individuals. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I kind of do. But they're just representative of the whole. You see what I'm saying? Of the whole of that individual. And what they represent. So it's more about ideas than it is about people, see? And I think we've lost that. Now we think it's more about people than it is about ideas. And about forgiveness. It's about war. And there's no forgiveness in war. None. They may act forgiving, but that's not forgiveness in war. That's human in war. It's likely they grant your wish of forgiveness, for they themselves wish the same, I'm sure. You know, it's more sinister to to be a warmonger, to foment wars and then send bravery in without truly knowing why. Well, they knew why. It would compromise. The compromise of what? The plan? Okay. What's a plan if not a war? We unfold. We don't make many plans. We've made way too many plans. If you look around you, just listen, try to hear the bird song, try to see the stars at night in the city, you won't. You can't. I mean, you might hear the bird song, but it won't be pleasurable. The bird might fly away every time, something loud happens. But it must be that I must rise up. I must be the one that stands and does something that indicates what's happening. I wouldn't know what that is. I wouldn't. But I'm sure it'll be if it's going to be. If it's supposed to be, it's happening at the right time because that was when it happened. We go through life in kind of a haze, because we got this thing now. We have this, well, you got to go through school. I can't wait till I get to junior high or elementary. I can't wait till I get to junior high or middle school. I can't wait till I get to junior high. I can't wait till I get to high school. And I can't wait to get to college. There you have it. Can't wait to get somewhere. Where are we going? Where are we going again, humankind? Are we off traipsing somewhere? We heading somewhere? We got to be somewhere? Where we have to be? We have to be somewhere. We're not doing what we need to be while we're being there. We're not doing what we need to do while we're being there. Feed, clothe, and shelter. Make sure everybody's okay. Your fellow brothers and sisters in humankind. We have to do it this way. We have to. Literally. It cannot go another way. We'll just come back as ignorant as we are now. Or ignorant as we were then. I'm hoping we're not as ignorant as we used to be because, I've been yapping a long time now. I've been giving my mind away, and it's not my mind. It might be, but it's not all of my mind. This here is not mine alone. I didn't create my brain. It's my mom and dad's brain too. It's true. It's the ones we're supposed to know are the ones that have the same makeup as we do, generally speaking, right? And we've taken that to the extreme where there's a lot of children that need families that don't have them. What does that say about our humanity? It says we're pretty fucking selfish. Pardon my language, but we are selfish beasts. We love our ease of living, our ability to not die too young anymore, not have to see the battle, but just wage it nonetheless. I got way too much in my damn head, don't I? I'm glad I'm giving it away. But it's still going to be there. Shit. Otherwise I couldn't repeat it, huh? Shit, that's fine. I think. It's starting to sound a little better now, that guitar isn't it? A little bit? That, I think it's starting to set in, that new piece in the back I gave it, that bridge. It's high at the end and goes down. Is that? I'll have to YouTube that. I'll have to Google it and see if that's the way it's supposed to be. Looks good, but it might be a bit high. I might have to file it down. You know, rub it on concrete somewhere. That's the way I cut Kiwi's toenails. I haven't cut them in years. She's been walking on concrete. You know, it's been, you know, cute. Last time I remember cutting was probably 5-6 years ago. 5 years ago. But it's the best way to do it. I mean, it's the way to do it if you're going to walk the dog, you know. And I walk Kiwi, don't I? Poor girl. I'm a walking man, I guess, huh? The man who isn't worried about where he's going, the man who isn't worried about where he's going is generally not worried before he begins. Worry. It's the thing that builds stress, that almost makes things unbearable sometimes. Not with me necessarily, but it's the way it does with people, right? Yeah. Some people are just, you know, think about it. We have all these differences in us, and some people are born with different, you know, flaws in their organs and different things like that. So there's flaws everywhere, including the brain. We're too busy pointing our finger instead of realizing that the brain, though we are equals, on a human level, though we are equals, the brains are different. Some are more advanced. It's just, if we could see what this couple did to create this, but maybe they did nothing. It's just an anomaly. It's just it's the way life is. It's selective. It gives it gives one something and not another. You know, it's maybe it's not selective. Maybe it's just random. But yet at the same time, it's not random at all, right? I mean, it's not. This universe is not random. There's a lot of calculation that goes into this thing that we can't even fathom. But some of it we know. You know, much brighter people than me would be able to tell you. This is an amazing thing that's happening, and we don't see it anymore at night. You know, in the city, you have to get pretty far out of the city to see the stars, to see what's happening, to see our story in the sky changing for our own benefit. I mean, for our own human benefit, our own greed, our own want, our own shiny thing. I don't want to be a shopper. Sounds like a hit song. Ever since I was a teeny bopper, I remember I've been a shopper. You know, picking out toys, learn how to count money. Learn how to make it. Learn how to make money, yeah. Learn how to make money. Sounds like a dream come true for everyone. That's me and that's you. Come on now. Everybody make money now. You weren't born with it, but you damn well gotta make it in order to live. What? When did that happen? Honestly, when did that happen? When did it become this need? While we're trouncing our real needs, money, the illusory need, is destroying that which we draw from. It's untenable. It's going both ways, and we can't have it both ways. We can't have our cake and eat it too. And if we don't have our cake, what are we going to eat? See? Never understood that. I do understand. When I call myself a man, it ain't nothing to brag about. Cause if I'm the man, isn't greed part of my makeup? A sense of entitlement because of our advanced brains. A sense of entitlement as we curse the rain. A sense of entitlement while we dish out the pain. That man say, I don't know, he might be insane. Peace and love. Stay dry. Best you can. Let's see, how do we stop this thing? Here we go. See ya. I'm still alive, and I'm going on Facebook. I'm still recording. This is funny. I guess you hit the X.